Hi everybody, my name is Dave Marsh. I'd like to welcome you to this Matrix Quick Tip tutorial. And today we're going to take a look at how to quickly manage your marketplace recommendations for OneHome. Now before I begin, I'd first like to mention that because each MLS has slightly different requirements, the system that we'll be using during this tutorial may differ slightly from the one that you're currently working with. Nevertheless, the functionality is the same, and for the most part, whatever you see during this tutorial, you'll easily recognize in your own system. Now, for anyone who's already familiar with OneHome, you already know that your customers may have the option of generating a service quote from providers that their agent and broker have recommended from Matrix. To configure this provider, you'll first need to navigate to your Matrix settings section from the utility menu. And from here, simply click on broker choice if you're a broker, and of course, agent choice if you're an agent. But for now, we're going to configure this as a broker. And as a broker, in addition to setting up your own recommendations, you also have the option of opting out of either of the verticals for your brokerage. And what this means is that no member of your brokerage will have the ability to recommend a specific provider of this service for their clients. All right, so at this point, you may also want to add your own broker level service provider. And this will be a recommendation that appears for all OneHome customers who use your brokerage and are searching for providers of this specific service. So for this example, let's go ahead and quickly add a home professional provider. And we'll do this by filling in all of the required plus any of the optional fields. Next, if your location requires that this service provider disclose their license number, then you'll need to confirm that it's been added in the associated text box. Otherwise, simply select that it's not necessary. Below that, you'll need to indicate if you're affiliated with the person or the company that you've recommended. And if not, simply select that there's no affiliation. And finally, you'll need to confirm that you're not receiving anything of value for your recommendation. Then click Save. All right, so in the second scenario, we're going to add another recommendation. But this time, we're going to add it as an agent in the same brokerage. And again, we'll do this by first navigating to your settings section from the utility menu. And from here, we see that our broker's disabled the insurance vertical. So at this point, I'm not able to recommend any insurance providers. I can, however, recommend up to 2 additional home professionals. So for this example, I'm going to add just one other service provider. And again, just like our broker did, we'll do this by adding all of the mandatory and optional contact information, then choose which of the selections to certify. Now, if you ever need to update a recommendation or remove the provider altogether, simply select the Edit button to modify or delete it. All right, so now from OneHome, because our brokerage has disabled the insurance vertical, our client can only search for quotes from home professionals. And you notice that when they do, your broker and agent recommendations will always appear prominently at the top of their list. All right, well, this concludes this Matrix Quick Tip tutorial. I'd like to thank you for watching and hope that you can join me for another session. Take care.